Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video, and today we're going to do the real review for the Xiaomi Mix Fold 2. Now you can pick this one up online, I'll throw the link up in the description. The price I paid for this one is $1,500. Now on a side note, this phone is only available in China, so if you want it, you're going to have to get it imported. I recommend buying it from Giztop. It will come with the Google apps already pre-installed, and yes, it does work on T-Mobile and AT&T, and you will get 5G. Now, let me start off by answering the number one question everybody been asking me, which is my favorite foldable device? Now, we got three heavy hitters. We got the Galaxy Z Fold 4, we got the Vivo Fold, and the Xiaomi Mix Fold 2. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, late but still great, White Shoes is back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
White Shoes,
I love my...
calm down. Okay, so here's how I'd rank these as far as which are my favorites. Number one, the big boy, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. This is the all-around best foldable device for a few reasons. Number one, you got the S Pen, so you have stylus support. This has all of the bells and whistles. You got wireless charge, reverse wireless charge. You got Samsung DeX. You got all of the live wallpapers and lock screens always on display. This phone does it all. Okay, this is the all-around best foldable device. Number two on my list, I'm going with the Vivo Fold. Now this one has the best biometrics. Remember, you got face unlock. On the outside, you got a fingerprint sensor. Let me power this up. All right, my bad, I had to power it up. Check this out. You got face unlock on the outside. You got on-screen fingerprint sensor on the outside. And on the inside, you got face unlock and on-screen fingerprint sensor. Now, you do have IR blaster. You got a great camera. And you got wireless charge. And lastly, I'm going with the Mix Fold 2. Okay, so this I'm going to rank these number one, number two, and number three. This is a dope foldable device. It's the thinnest and lightest, but it's just missing a lot of the bells and whistles, which we're going to talk about in a minute. All right, so let me start off by talking about everything that I don't like first. Number one, the price. Now, I paid $1,500 on this one. That's a little TGH. And if you're new to my channel, that means too goddamn high. Okay, Xiaomi, I need y'all to calm down. $1,500 for a phone that doesn't have wireless charge, doesn't have an IP rating, only has 2 cameras. There's a lot to be desired with this foldable device. Now, I will say this. If you're looking for the thinnest and lightest foldable device, this is it. Super thin, super lightweight. But for $1,500, it just needs to do a little bit more. Next, color choices. Now, this one comes in black and gold. Let me go ahead and pop this case off. I do like the frosted glass on the back. It does look beautiful. But in this day and age, I think all phones that come out, especially flagship phones, they need to come out with 4 different colors. This way, you and everybody else ain't walking around with the same color phone. Now, I know a lot of people are going to go with the gold. Everybody in China, I shout out to Xi Jinping, everybody in China probably got a gold Mix Fold 2. The black does look nice, but again, I would like to see more color choices. Next, no stylus support. Now that's what separates the Z Fold 4 from everything else. The S Pen. Part of the reason that you're buying a foldable device is you want to feel like you got a phone and a tablet. And when you're using the tablet, you're going to want to use a stylus. All right, shoes? Let me see. Let me see if I can Bluetooth shoes. Nope. All right, the Bluetooth button don't work on shoes. No stylus support. Okay, so why have a big giant display like this and not be able to use a stylus? Okay, that would have been a nice little feature. Next, no super wallpapers. Now, this is kind of crazy. One of the things that I love about Xiaomi phones is the super wallpapers. That's this right here. And then when you unlock it, bang, you get that super wallpaper. No super wallpapers on this one. Now, you do have live wallpapers. Okay, you got the crystallization. Matter of fact, let's go to settings real quick. I want to show y'all. Gotta block shoes real quick. Let's go to wallpapers. this is what you got. Now, usually you would see super wallpapers right here. No super wallpapers. Now you have dynamic, some foldable ones. Okay, you got molten glass. You got a bunch of different ones to choose from. You got the crystallizations. These are my favorite ones. But no super wallpaper. You see that crystal formation? I love it. No super wallpapers. On a Xiaomi phone, I mean, that's one of Xiaomi's staples, okay? When you buy a Xiaomi phone, especially me, the first thing I do is set up a super wallpaper. So no super wallpapers, that's a little bit disappointing. Next, you only got 2 cameras. You got the cameras on the rear and the camera on the main screen, on the outer screen. Now, when you open up to your main screen, if you notice, there's no camera. No camera. Now, that's kind of corny. What if you want to do a video chat and you want to do it on the big screen? You can't do it. You want to take a selfie, you're going to have to fold the phone around. Now, look at the Vivo phone, okay? You see you got your camera right there. And with the Galaxy, not only do you have the interior camera, but it's under the display. Okay, shoes, calm down. All right, so you only got 2 cameras on the Mix Fold 2. I don't like that. It should have had a camera on the inside, so this way you can use face unlock. When you got your phone like this, you're going to have to swipe up, put in your pad on your pin, or you're going to have to use your fingerprint sensor. No camera on the inside. Next, no IP rating. Now, this is kind of a big deal, and this is a 2-part dislike, okay? First of all, there's no IP rating, so if the phone gets wet, you asked out. Now, this is a Chinese exclusive, so if you go ahead and get this imported, you're going to have to be careful because you're not going to get any support. You can't just take it to the store around the corner and get it fixed. Okay, you're not going to get any support from Xiaomi in the USA with this phone. So having no IP rating, that's kind of a big deal. You got to be extra careful with this phone. Now, you pull out your Galaxy, drop it in the water, you're good to go. These are things that you got to think about when you're spending $1,500 on a phone. Protection. Now, you do have Gorilla Glass Victus. The phone is definitely sturdy and premium feeling, but you can't have that inner peace that you have when you have a phone that has an IP rating. Okay, right now you got to be scared of the water. So I don't like that. Next, now this is kind of a big deal for me, and one of the reasons why I say this phone is not worth $1,500, there's no wireless charge. Now, all of these other foldable devices that y'all seen me reviewing, they all have wireless charge. Even though this phone is the thinnest and lightest, so some people would argue that, oh, if they put the wireless charge coils in and all that's going to make it heavier. I get it, but I don't like it. Okay, I like to have wireless charge on my devices, especially after you spend all of this money on all of these wireless chargers. Okay, especially you got fancy ones with LEDs on it. You want to use them. No wireless charge. Now, I will say this. The battery life on this is pretty great. Okay, you got 4,500 milliamps, and it does feature 67-watt wired charge. So you can charge this phone from 0 to 100% in 40 minutes. That's pretty dope, but again, for $1,500, I need wireless charge. Next, no 4K video on your front-facing camera. Okay, so if you're going to shoot with the selfie camera, no 4K video. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. Let's go to video. If you notice, let's go to video. Bang. Look at that. Only 1080p. Okay, no 4K video. On your Galaxy, you definitely got 4K video from your front-facing camera. That's kind of important if you're going to be shooting vlogs and making videos. Okay, so I don't like that. Next. Split screen multitasking. Now let me show you one thing real quick. Let's go to YouTube Music. Okay, let's go ahead and split it, and we'll open up something like let's see. We'll do let's do Chrome. Matter of fact, let me do that again. Let's do split screen. All right, let's open up Chrome. Okay, we'll do split screen. Now, I'll be using so many different phones during the day, I got to remember how to do this. This is one thing that I don't like. You can't resize your split screens. You see, it's always going to be 50-50. Now, this is another 2-part dislike. You can only have 2 apps at the same time. Now, if you want more, you could do floating windows. Okay, so now I can have actually 4 apps. Let's do... we'll do a TikTok. Okay, so I can have 4 apps, but it's going to be in a floating window format. So it's going to be 2 split and 2 floating. Now, if you notice, with your Galaxy, watch this. Okay, press one button, bang, I got 3 different apps, okay, at the same time. And if I just do a standard split screen, we'll do YouTube Music. Let's go ahead and split this one. We'll do Facebook, okay. Then we'll change it around, bang, like that. I can actually resize it. So sometimes you want more of one app than the other. And just like the Xiaomi, I can open up pop-up windows and all of that and have 1,000 apps going at the same time. Not 1,000, a lot. Okay. I got, sometimes I'll be too literal. You can't have 1,000 apps. A lot. You can have a lot of apps. But the point I'm trying to make is you can resize them. Okay. You can't do that with the Xiaomi phone. It's just going to be 2 apps. And when you split it, it disappears. Now, you do have a lot of floating windows and all of that, which is pretty dope. But I don't like that. Okay, I would like to be able to resize my apps. Next. Now, y'all know, they call me Petty Roosevelt, so let's talk about a few petty dislikes. No headphone jack. That shit's whack. Hashtag bars. Shout out to ASUS. Flagship phones with headphone jacks are still alive. Next. No expandable memory. Not the biggest deal in the world, considering that you can get this phone. Let me say that again. Considering that you could get this phone in 1 terabyte. Now, y'all know, I'm a big fan of buying phones that have 1 terabyte. If you plan on keeping them for a long time, you're going to shoot 4K video, download a whole bunch of games, you want more storage. So if they're going to take away expandable memory, they have to upgrade your storage. So this phone does have up to 1 terabyte, but no expandable memory. And of course, my last petty gripe is this is only available in China. So again, that kind of makes it a little tricky. If you get it imported, you're going to have to be careful because you're not going to get any technical support. Okay, in the USA, you're not going to be able to go in Sprint and go on Verizon and be like, yo, go in T-Mobile. Then let me get in exchange this. I broke the fold. The mechanism broke. I got it wet. Once you buy this, you're going to have to babysit it. Okay? Now, that's everything that I don't like. Now let's talk about everything that I do like right after this quick commercial break. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now let's talk about everything that I do like. Number 1, the presentation. Now, Vivo and Xiaomi, they know how to do it. I'm not going to waste your time going through all of this again. I'll leave a link for my unboxing video. The presentation on this was amazing. Now, if you're going to spend $1,500, this is the kind of presentation you want. The charger in the box, okay, certificate of authenticity, and a case. Now, this case is actually pretty dope because it's really thin, and when you slap it on, one of the reasons why you're buying this phone is because you want the thinnest and lightest fold, so you don't want to put a big giant case on it that's going to make it twice as heavy. This case has the faux leather, okay, the faux leather, and it does have a built-in kickstand. So this is pretty epic. So when you're watching your videos, unfold it, bang, look at that. Built right into the case. Now, I think a lot of phones should adopt this should adopt this. A lot of phones should adopt this, what's the word I'm looking for? This style. Bring out cases with the built-in kickstand and put them in a box. Okay, so the presentation, A1. Next, let's talk about the build quality. Now, y'all already seen the frosted back. I'm going to go ahead and leave the case on because I love it. With the case on, it gives it that same feel as the Vivo Fold with the faux leather, but way less heavy. Okay, the build quality in this phone is amazing. This is definitely the thinnest and lightest fold. Even when it's folded up like this, okay, hold on. Even when it's folded up like this, okay, with the case on it, it still feels about the same weight as this Asus ROG. Now, I don't have a digital scale right here, but I would say that these are almost the same weight. This is probably a tiny bit heavier, but remember, this is a foldable device that pretty much weighs the same as your candy bar style phone. Now, a lot of people, they want to get a fold, but you don't want something that's going to be big and heavy and weighing your pants down. This is it right here. This is the thinnest and lightest. Now, one more thing. When I was comparing all three, my only gripe with the Galaxy phone is this is the shortest and the most narrow. I hate this narrow outer display. Now, the way Vivo and Xiaomi do the outer displays, you see how big they are? Let's open this up real quick. Forgot my code. Hold up. Okay. Look at the outer displays. These are fully functional outer displays. And if you're like me and you got big fingers, you're not going to feel like, oh, you know, you're taking a shortcut. You're not going to feel like you're missing out. Now, that's kind of how I feel every time I use the Galaxy phone and I'm using it like this. It seems like I have to concentrate more. Now, it's not the biggest deal in the world. You'll get used to it. But once you use a fold like this, you're not going to want to get used to it. This is what you're going to want. You're going to want a bigger outer display. So Samsung, I really hope with the Galaxy Z Fold 5, I really hope they adopt this this theory. I'm gonna say it. I really hope they copy this style of the bigger outer displays. Okay, so the build quality on this is A1. You just got to remember, when you're buying the thinnest and lightest phone that doesn't have water resistance and doesn't have USA support, you're gonna have to be careful. But I love it. I love the thin and lightweight design. And if you look at the crease, okay, you can see it a little bit. But I would say the Galaxy definitely has the most visible fold. Let's see on the Vivo. On the Vivo. Well, I had to say it like that. Let's see. Let's see if we got anything that's clear or not that dark. All right, of course, everything is dark now. Let's see. What do I have? Let's go to Twitter. Okay, look, you see? Now, of course, it went right back to dark, but you can see that crease. Okay, you can see that crease with the Galaxy. Maximum creasage. Okay, this is another new word. Maximum creasage alert. And this one, I mean, of course, you're going to see the folds in the folds, but you're going to see the folds in the fold. The Oppo Find N had the best display with as far as not being able to see that line. Now, I got rid of my Oppo Find N. I didn't like it. It was just too small for my taste. But this one, not too noticeable. Okay, I mean, once you start, like, in the light, of course, you're going to see it. But when you're actually using the phone and you're using apps, matter of fact, let's see what we got. And you're using something like Facebook. Look, you see, when you're using it like this, you're not going to really see that fold. You'll notice if you start looking for it. Okay, so the build quality on this, I love it. Next, a couple of different ways you can open up the device. Now you got fingerprint sensor on the side, power button built into it. Look how flawless that is. Bang. Okay, now you don't have to press the button. You can do it while the display is off. Let me turn it off. Okay, wait for the always on display. Bang. Just like that. I mean, it works every time. Bang. Now I got it set where you have to rest your finger on it, or you can press it, make it where you just press it. Bang, like that. Now, of course, you can swipe up, put in your pad and your pin, and you have face unlock. Now, the face unlock, Google, this is how it should be on the Pixel. Nice and fast, works in the light and in the dark. Okay? Epic. Now, the only problem with that is no camera on the inside. So if you're one of those people that like to leave your phone like this, when you pick it up, you're going to have to hit that fingerprint sensor on the side, or you're going to have to use your pin or your pattern. They should have had a camera right here. Now, the camera right here is not only for face unlock. Like I said, it's for video chat. You want to have your kickstand like this, and you want to be video chatting on the big screen. Okay? Next. Now, since this is the Xi Jinping exclusive, when you swipe over, you're not going to have the Google home feed. Okay, but everything works. Now, it's Android 12, MIUI. Nice and smooth. Oh, you know what? There's one more thing I forgot to mention that I don't like. Now, this is the same problem that I have with the Vivo phones. The home screens. Your home screen let me say this correctly. Whatever you got on your home screen, on your outer display, it's going to be the same on your inner display. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Watch this. I'm going to take, let's open this up. Let's get rid of the Play Store, right? Boom. So we just got rid of that. Now, when you open up the device, you notice the Play Store is missing. Now, in the Galaxy phone, watch this. Let's say I want to get rid of YouTube Studio. Okay, let's remove that. Bang, just like that. Now, when I open my home screen, you notice my YouTube Studio is there. I can have different home screens on the outside and on the inside. Okay, so my inner display and outer display can have two totally different home screens. You can't do that with this phone, and you can't do that with the Vivo. All right, so that's part of the reason why the Galaxy is the supreme foldable phone right now. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and add a Play Store again. Okay, let's just go ahead and find that. Now, if you buy this from GizTop, the Play Store does come pre-installed. Okay, so I'm going to add it back. And then when I go to my outer display, you'll notice Play Store is back. Okay, so now let's go through the OS real quick. I'm not going to go through all of the settings. We did that during the unboxing. Let me show you our connectivity. Okay, now let's turn off Wi-Fi. You see we got AT&T 5G. Okay, AT&T 5G. Turn Wi-Fi back on. Bang, there it is. Okay, so let's check the web browsing speeds. Go to apple.com. Okay. And here's the website. Now let's see. See how I wanted to try the Galaxy S Pen. No S Pen. See, now this is how I like to use. It's just a force of habit. Whenever I'm holding a foldable open like this, I like to have a stylus support. Can't do that. But here's the full website. Okay. The latest Snapdragon processor, so no lag at all. Let's do a little multitasking. We do split screen. We got Facebook. Okay. And Apple at the same time. So we go up and down. Look at that. That's multitasking. And of course, if you want to, floating windows. So we got TikTok. Okay. Or we can get rid of that. Bang. Okay, so multitasking on this is a beast. Like I said, you can have 2 floating windows and 2 apps at the same time. Exit out. Bang, just like that. All right, so now let's test out the dual stereo speakers tuned by Harman Kardon. Now, of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rubier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Nice and loud. You could feel the bass. Look, I'm going to cover up one side. How loud it is.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it?
These sound great.
How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rubier. Excellent sounding speakers. Again, top and bottom, tuned by Harman Kardon. All right, so now let's take a look at this big, beautiful 8-inch display. This is how you want to watch your videos. Excellent viewing angles. Looks beautiful. Now you can close this up, take it to the outer display. Let's get full screen. Look at that. So now it's like having a regular phone, but if you want, you can pop open this kickstand, rock it like this, or let's get full screen. All right, let's go.
But you shouldn't have to do that. All right, for $450 and
Watch some videos.
This should have minimum 90 hertz.
Just like that.
Minimum 60 hertz.
Let's see.
That's laughable.
Let's go back to this. Look at that. How dope is this? And these speakers, they actually sound extra loud. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's do a little bit of gaming. I got Asphalt 9 queued up, and this is one of the best things about gaming on a foldable device. It kind of feels like you're using a portable gaming console. Check this out. Okay. Let me see if I can do that 2 wheels again. Let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, they're not playing today. Got him. Oh, everybody going for the ramp? Oh, that might cost me. That might cost me. Ooh, skids. Oh, you seen the 2 wheels? Bomb. Okay. All right, let me turn this volume down real quick. Again, gaming on foldable devices. Now, I'm not the biggest mobile gamer, but if I was, this is how I would like to play my games, on a bigger display just like this. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now, one of the best things about this phone is you got the Leica lenses, so you're going to get some great photos and videos. Now, we can open up the camera from the outer display or the inner display. Everything works the same. So let's go ahead and pop this open. Bang, now you got the full screen. So let's go through some of the different shooting modes. You got Pro mode, change your white balance, your shutter speed, your ISO, go crazy. You got documents. Okay, you got video. Now from video, you could shoot 8K or 4K 60 frames per second. And you got up to 6 times zoom. Now from your photos, you got wide angle all the way up to 10 times zoom. Okay, now you can also have HDR, you got artificial intelligence, and you can switch between Leica Vibrant and Leica Authentic. Now, if you like your photos to look more lifelike, go with Authentic. You got portrait mode, change your bokeh effect. You got night shots, which do look beautiful, and you got more. So you got 50 megapixels, you got short videos, panorama, vlogs, slow motion, time lapse, you got movie effects, AI watermarks, and long exposure. Now, here's another little dope feature. Press that button, and now you got outer display preview. So this way, if you're shooting some photos or some videos and you want the person to see exactly what's going on, turn on your outer display. Now, the one downside is, if you want to flip the camera around, you got to turn the whole phone around. Okay? All right, so take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. All right, so now let's talk about another one of my favorite features on Xiaomi phones, IR Blaster. Now, when you say IR Blaster, the first thing people think of is TVs. But wait, there's more. Not only can you control your TV and pretty much any other TV, you can control your air conditioner, your blender, your fan, your cable box, your heater, your satellite TV. Trust me, you could go crazy with this one. Now I got a remote control setup. Let me show you exactly how it looks in the real world. All right, so I'm sitting up in the office. I just finished working. Now I want to turn off all of my TVs using one phone. Okay, so let's start off with the Samsung TVs. Just like that. Another one. Just like that. Now we'll switch over to LG TV. Press the button. Just like that. And now let's switch over to Sony TV. Press the button. Just like that. The IR Blaster is so clutch for me. This is a major go. All right, so now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you're spending $1,500 on the phone. Let's see how it works in the real world. Now there's no wireless charge, so you're gonna have to use a wired charger. Let me show you how that charge animation looks. So you're gonna plug this in. Beautiful. Okay, nice and vibrant. Unplug it, just like that. So when you wake up in the morning, here's how your phone is gonna look. Now you got always on display, fully customizable. As y'all can see, I got a picture of shoes on it. Let me let that pop up again. Bong. You got your time, date, battery percentage, and your notifications. Now, when you wake up, you don't have to touch anything. Just look at the phone. Bong. Look how fast that face unlock works. Now, let's go to Google. Okay, now, you don't have to swipe for the Google home feed. You're going to have to press the button on this one. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Now, this is a foldable device, so we might as well enjoy the full screen. Okay, so we got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Who's seen that movie yet? I heard it was pretty dope, though. Kyrie. Every time I open my Google feed, I got to see Kyrie Irving, man. Come on, man. Is anything else going on? Okay, so we got the One More Evos. I already reviewed this. Pretty dope. Okay, Elon Musk. He's one of the biggest trolls right now. I think he bought Twitter just so he could be the #1 troll and no one can stop him. I respect that, though. I respect that. Okay, so here's how your Google feed looks. Let's exit out of that. Next, check the weather. Okay, 46 degrees. It's getting cold in New York City. All right, winter is upon us. Exit out of that. Now, let's do a little bit of work. Okay, let's see. Take it over to my emails. Okay, so let's see what Samsung is talking about. Buy the Z Flip 4 now. Already got it. Z Fold got it. S22 Galactus. Okay, let's reply to one of these messages. Got them. Got them already. Now, look at this big, juicy keyboard. Okay, let's do bro. Why not? Hit send. Bang, just like that. So here's how your work email is going to look. And again, with this beautiful keyboard, it's so easy to type. This is another reason why I love foldable devices. Okay, I got big hands, fat fingers. This is so much easier. It's just so much easier. Exit out of that. Bang. Now let's do a little social media activities. First, let's do a little pop-up. So we can take it over to Facebook. Start scrolling on Facebook. See what's going on. And before we do that, we'll save that as a little pop-up and come back. Let's go to Twitter. Okay, let's see what's going down on Twitter. Take it over to the mentions. The mentions. Let's see. Okay, now I'm shooting this video the same day as I shot the other video, so I'm not going to talk about my man. I'm going to let him off the hook. He thought I didn't know how to pronounce Island Boys because I say Islam Boys. Come on, bro. Come on. All right, let's see. Okay, what's this? Now, check this out. This guy made a foldable iPhone. Y'all seen this? Oh, he just trolled me. He just trolled me. That was a Galaxy. He just trolled me on that one. That was real nice. Real nice. Okay. Let's see. You won't scratch the phone with your fingernails, press on the screen, crease noticeable after. Let's see. What is he talking about? Somebody out here roasting. Let's see. Okay, now this is the one I was talking about. This is the foldable iPhone. Okay, I mean, sooner or later, Apple is going to have to come up with a foldable device if they want to stay, relevant like that. I mean, they're always going to be relevant, but if they want to be able to compete with the big boys like Xiaomi and Samsung, they're going to have to come out with a foldable device. And Vivo. Vivo doing it big too. And Huawei. I'm hoping Huawei comes back to the USA, man. I miss having Huawei phones, okay? Let's see. Somebody getting roasted. Let's see. Everybody talking about this foldable iPhone. Ain't nothing else going on? All right, so anyway, so here's how your Twitter's going to look. Real nice. Now, again, I could just pop open Facebook, go back to Facebook from the floating window, or I could just get rid of it like that. Now, let's do a little split screen multitasking while we're here. Real multitasking. So we'll split this. Now we can do Facebook and Twitter at the same time. So now I can read the rest of these mentions and see what's going down on Facebook. Okay. So this is the kind of stuff I like doing. I like doing 2 apps at the same time. This is how I usually chill. I'll be on Twitter and Facebook just like this. Bang. Okay, so let's exit out of that. Now, if you want to, you can set up a pair of apps. You see I got my pairs. See, that's already set up. And it'll be in the bottom in that duck. Okay, so now let's take it over to TikTok. We're going to have to lower the volume. Oh, what the? Oh, that's a stunt double. I was about to say, I thought that was real life. I thought that was real life. I was about to say, bro, take it easy. Okay, now let's see how rich people buy luxury cars. Okay, it's a family car. Okay, let's see. Okay, what's going down? What's going down here? Okay. All right, officer. Okay, officer. Okay, now RIP Takeoff. Okay, nobody want to really, I don't want to see any more videos like that. I'm going on vacation. I don't want to get depressed. Let's see anything else. I thought that was really, is that really done? Oh, my man Trump got a few moves. Is that true? No, that can't be. Okay. Bro, nah, man. I would definitely book him for the parties here. Bro, I was about to say, my man Donnie out here, he outside, bro. Okay. Feeling a little sick. I have to go to the hospital. Okay. All right, anyway. Oh, what is this? Okay, what is this? That looks delicious. I don't know what that is. That looks good, though. It's kind of like that. I'm fat. I like that kind of stuff. Okay, now, there's nice editing on that. Imagine a ride that really did that. That would be crazy. All right, so that's TikTok. Let's exit out of that. Next, take it over to Instagram. Okay, see what's going down on the Grizzam. Okay, we got 21 Savage. All right. Photographers use a gyroscope camera to capture the incredible video of Earth's rotation. Word, let's see. Oh, this is dope. This is dope. Now, look at my inner nerd glands just activated. I like to see this kind of stuff. Make sure y'all follow all of these space websites. Okay, let's see, my man Hassan Campbell. You might be in the DMs of my DMs. Oh, okay. Come on, bro. Yo, now this is kind of grisly. Damn, my man paying $4K a month child support. That's it, but he got off easy, bro. He got off easy. Okay, this is what I like to see. Look at that ice. Look at that ice. This is what I like to see ice. Why not? Okay, this is a man. Okay, just had to double check. Okay, now I like to see cute cats. This is how your Instagram looks. Now watch this. We're gonna close this up. Okay, now we got Instagram on the outer display. Okay, looks nice and big and juicy. You know what I'm saying? You know, big and juicy. Let's see. Okay. All right. This is a family. Look at this cat's paw. I be doing this to shoes all the time. I just be admiring cat's paws. But this is how your Instagram is going to look. And the good thing is, when you're on one-hand mode and you're chilling in the elevator, just scrolling through the gram. You know what I'm saying? I'm scrolling through the gram, having a good time. Okay. Now, if you really want to... Oh, hold on a second. I got to see that. Okay. There's no that. Okay. No, that. This is how it looks. All right. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Fellas, don't do that, yo. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so this is how your Instagram is going to look. My man Tony Yayo, my man Uncle Murder, these are my guys. All right, let's exit out of that. Bang. Now, one more. We go to YouTube. Okay, you see Dolby Atmos automatically kicks in. Let's say we want to watch a little Tonight Show, see what's popping off. We can watch this. We can exit out of that. And you got picture-in-picture. Now, if you close up your phone, swipe it open, picture-in-picture on the outer display. So everything works. Now, there's one more thing I want to show you. So RDA Test, You're going to have a lot of fun with this. I hate seeing this S Pen. It was right under my peripheral vision because when I'm using my phone, I like to use it like this. I would have been scrolling through the gram like this. You know, it just feels a little more, you know, more natural and when you're taking the notes. All right, so Xiaomi, for the next Mix Fold, make it have S Pen support. Now, you don't have to call it S Pen, okay? Call it whatever you want. Call it the M Pen, but just we want stylus support. So, RDA Test, you're going to love it. Now, there's one more thing I want to talk about. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite Xiaomi phone features, second space, also known as thought protection. Basically, this lets you have two different phones at the same time, giving you maximum security. Here's how it works. Now, I'm going to open up the phone using my thumbprint. Y'all seen the same wallpaper for the whole video. Let's go to Facebook. Okay, there's my Facebook. Let's go to Instagram. Okay, here's my Instagram. Let's go to Twitter. Okay, here's my Twitter. And let's go to TikTok. Here's my TikTok. And let's go to Gallery. Here's all of the photos that I took. Now watch this. I'm going to close the phone. This time I'm going to open it up with a different fingerprint. And look how fast that switched over. Now let's go to Instagram. No Instagram logged in. Let's go to TikTok. No TikTok logged in. Let's go to Facebook. Okay. No Facebook logged in. Let's go to Twitter. No Twitter logged in. And let's go to Gallery. No photos or videos. And if you notice, different lock screen, no always on display, totally different phone. Now I'm going to use my thumbprint again. And bang. Look at that. Back to my phone. So let's go to Facebook. There's my Facebook. Let's go to Instagram. There's my Instagram. Let's go to Twitter. There's my Twitter. There's my TikTok. And let's go back to Gallery. All of my photos. Second space, also known as thought protection. Fellas, if you live in a scumbag life, you need this. Okay, this is a dope feature. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, so overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Xiaomi Mix Fold 2 a major go. I can't give it a triple major because there's no wireless charge, no IP rating, no stylus support. However, you got dope cameras, great battery life, the thinnest and lightest fold on the market, second space, and an IR blaster. Now, of course, the Galaxy Z Fold 4, this is still a top dog. This is still number 2 to Vivo. But this is a great start for Xiaomi. Okay, now this is actually not their first foldable phone, but this is a great start for them to learn from this mistake and move forward. We need wireless charge. We need IP ratings. We want to use an S Pen, or like I said, the M Pen. Y'all can have that for free. Other than that, the build quality on this, keep it like this, okay? Thin and light. Find some way to put wireless charging in it without making it too much more heavy, and this would have been a triple major go. Anyway, this is the Xiaomi Mix Fold 2. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Flossy, I'm out. Deuces. Spock, run the beam up. Energize.
technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facelook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.